we're just gonna hang out a little bit and. All right, just gonna hang out here a little bit and. I'm sorry about that, Stephanie Perez. I didn't mean to throw you off. What is going on, Cheap and Nerdy? What's going on, Smitty Rock? I wasn't really planning on doing live tonight, only because I gotta get ready for. What is going on, Pop Punters Houston? All right, so I was challenged to a couple of different. I know Kent's live and all, so if y'all are here, hang out with me. I appreciate that, but I just want to jump on for a little bit here. Homespun Geek wanted to know my top 5 80 tunes, and then Dre wanted to know my top 5 Disney products that I own. Tried to find some stuff to show you guys. I guess I'll start with my Disney stuff. As you all know, I'm a huge Disney fan. Um, Mickey Mouse and I do share a birthday, so that kind of makes me a birthright Disney fan. Um, Sorry, I'm been a long day at work, and as I'm getting packed, ready to go for what is going on, Jiminy Crickets. All right, so top 5 Disney products that I own. I own a lot of Disney pens. A lot of them are in storage, or a lot of them are over at my in-laws' house. I don't have a lot of them with me, but I do have this one. We got it last year when we were at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. It is this Maleficent pen. I mean, honestly, Maleficent's one of my favorite Disney villains. So that right there is one of my favorite Disney products. Again, these are not really. A lot of these are not going to be my top, my top products that I owned. A lot of them, like I said, are in storage or packed away. What is going on, Leprechaun TV? Um, if you mentioned, or if you were watching the last stream that we did, we talked about my Tie Fighter. Yes, it is 2 days before yours. My birthday is on Sunday. But if y'all remember last live stream, we talked about Orange Bird, and I said that had Orange Bird that was in a Tie Fighter. So I actually went and grabbed him. This is Orange Bird in a Tie Fighter. It's actually a popcorn bucket that I got from Disney. We got this 2 years ago when we were there. So we do own a lot of popcorn buckets. A lot of them are over in Carolyn's office. We have a bunch of them. I still wanted to go over there and do a video tour of her office to show you what is going on, Dre. Long time no see. First time in my stream. Um, I'm doing your challenge first. Yours is a little bit harder because, like I said, a lot of my cool Disney stuff is packed away because we are getting ready to move. So, I mean, I've got everything. But, you guys saw this last stream. I'm going to show it in this stream. I don't think Dre's seen this live, but this thing is badass. This was made for Carolyn 3 years ago by an amazing artist friend. His name is Rask Opticon. He is an amazing artist. So, that's one of my favorites. Another one is more sentimental to me. We went to Disney 3 years ago, and I was having a rough day, and Carolyn could tell I was having a rough day, so I was sitting off, just kind of, by myself, and she comes walking up to me with a bag, and I'm like, what'd you buy? She bought me this. Dopey's one of my favorite characters, probably ever. So that right there is definitely one of my favorite Disney products that I own because because Carolyn bought it for me. So it. Cool products. I have a lot of them, but a lot of it is also more about sentimentality with me. Yes, Dopey is awesome, and actually, if I can reach him, sorry, I'm just trying to find out where I put him. I've got. I can't seem to find him right now. I don't know what to do with him, but I've got a Dopey that he's actually a custom painted Dopey as a Jedi. Star Wars is one of my favorite. She's actually in the other room right now. She is getting ready for bed. She's got to be up early in the morning. Um, I'm surprised she hasn't jumped on the stream to see what I'm doing, but that doesn't surprise me. What do I do with him? All right, and then also I'm just gonna bring you guys over here. And I'm gonna show you my Dorbs. I just said Pirates of the Caribbean is one of my favorite movies. So I've got Davy Jones, I've got Jack Sparrow, and I've got Barbossa. I've got the Jolly Roger in the ship, and I also got the other boat from the Disney Treasures box. But this I got from a friend of mine, Jarrett. He lives down in South Florida, and he goes to the Disney outlets down there. There's no need to apologize, Kitty Sam's World. You are not late. I've only been on here for about 5 minutes, and I was only on here because Tylock and Dre challenged me to some top fives. So this is what I want to do every Monday night. I want to do top fives. Not really just me just sitting here telling you my top fives, but we can talk about them. We'll have maybe one or two topics every weekend. Every week we'll talk about them. It doesn't have to be pop related. It can be anything geek or nerdy. So that's what I want to do. I know that Dre usually does his lives after him and Nerdy Treasures go live. So I kind of want to do it earlier, but I'm trying to play around with times right now. But this is it's a variation of Vinylmation. They were called Part Stars, just different characters. But when I saw he had this, I had to have it, so he sent it up to me. I've also got this one, which is the Mr. Potato Head from Toy Story Mania. Let me see here. I've got one more. This is from. I want to say this is no, it's not Typhoon Lagoon. Yeah, this is the Typhoon Lagoon Gator. Honestly, Vinylmations were my first real love. I collected them for probably about 2 years, right around when Pops came out. So I can remember going in and buying Vinylmations and seeing a lot of Pops that, in retrospect, I should have bought. Like the whole Wreck-It Ralph set was in there. I saw them at one time. Toy Story Alien, things like that. Things that I know now that are worth a lot of money. I should have jumped on that bandwagon and just bought them. Someone bought in my channel today for a giveaway entry. Not happy at all. Honestly, Galactic Pops, if you watched my giveaway stream last week, and what was I going to say? And I found out that the person who won my giveaway wasn't even a subscriber of mine. Honestly, like I get wanting to win stuff, and I've been fortunate to win some giveaways, but the giveaways I win are also people I support and watch their videos. I may not always comment, only because I watch them on my PS4. So, but if I'm watching on my phone, or if I'm at work or on lunch break or whatever, I'll definitely comment. Definitely jump in live streams. I love hanging out with you guys. Yeah, it was Anon something, and Anon didn't win. If I've actually got the giveaway boxes right there. They will be shipped out when I get back from North Carolina. Hopefully by Monday, I'll have them. We'll have them shipped out. this training was kind of a last minute thing, so I'm kind of pooling all of my money for the week to drive up there and all that stuff. Anonymous. I mean, that's fine. I mean, again, if you have a generic, a generic username, stuff like that. I mean, again, I can't say we do giveaways, but I did my giveaway, and then I did more giveaways on my stream to give back to you guys because we support each other, we do things for each other. So one thing I can do is giveaways. Will I do them all every week? Probably not, but I would love to. I mean, obviously, honestly, if the channel keeps growing the way that it is, I definitely will. I mean, as of today, we're sitting at 344. I would love to do a giveaway at 500. I may slide something in a little bit earlier, maybe at 400, if if we can hit it. Homespun. I mean, giveaways are awesome. I was fortunate enough to win your giveaway. I've won on a lot of different streams. Winning's cool, but it's the support that really matters. I don't care if I win or not. It's more about me supporting me supporting someone who's doing the same thing I'm doing. I mean, it's just I don't know. I mean, I'm doing this for fun. I'm not doing this for fame, fortune, or glory. Because if I was, I wouldn't want to do it. I mean, I'm 5 minutes ago, I was sitting on my couch relaxing, and now I'm, on here talking to y'all, showing you some cool Disney stuff. And so, waiting for 500 only because if they truly are supporting, then exactly. If I wanted to, I would do it every 10 subscribers if I had the money and the time. But I mean, for me, a small giveaway here and there is cool, but like the big one that I just did, I mean, we gave away the giveaway that we did for the main giveaway. We gave away a 6-inch pop, three regular pops, and some other stuff too. So I mean, that was one huge giveaway for 300 subs. But you know what? I'm happy that I'm doing it. And I mean, the numbers for me, it's cool to see 344, but the one that I look at is the 12 people in here. I have 12. I have 12 of y'all in here chilling with me on a Monday night, and I'm just rambling. There's no giveaway. It's easy to get people in here when you put giveaway in the title, But 12 of y'all are in here, and we're talking, we're having fun. What's going on from Zero to Homestead? How you doing? Oh, I mean, honestly, with me, I would definitely give facts. I don't, me, I don't like sh- beat around the bush. If something is, oh no, no, Pops, you are not spoiling anyone's fun. Trust me. All right, cheap and nerdy. I'll just there's one box here. I can just open up and keep for myself. Then I'm just kidding. But yeah, for me, it's all about fun and support. You know, I mean, I don't even watch cable anymore. I don't know why I have it. I come home and I watch YouTube. I watch you guys. Don't let her speak for me. All right, Brian. It. All right. So then the box I'm sending down is for you then. All right. Where was I? So I showed you Dopey. I showed you a couple of the smaller vinyls. Um, Trying to think of what else I can show you Disney wise. All right. Some of y'all may or may not have seen this in the last streams. I'll show it off again. We used this as part of our wedding. This is actually hand painted. This is on a 9-inch vinyl mation. So this is the front, and then this is the back. This is one of our favorite movies is Up, so we did that. But also we did these. I know I showed these off in a previous live stream. but I'll show them off again if I can reach them. I'm like sifting through. Oh, Robin Hood, favorite movie. Yes, I had to buy this. It's a ornament. We bought it last year. I'll show it off one more time. This is by far my favorite movie of all time from Disney. Um, then we also have these, which is, this is actually Ellie. And what is Ellie without Carl? And these are modeled after the scene where they're in the park and they're hanging out. Glad to put. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I love custom work. I love custom pops. I only have one custom pop, and it's actually kind of. I mean, I love the movies, but this is more for Carolyn. Was this? This is Triss from Divergent. I want to get more custom stuff, but right now I'm really just focused on moving and getting things situated for that move. Once we're moved and everything's settled in, I want to definitely upgrade some certain things with the channel. I definitely want to get a laptop. I definitely want to start, editing and doing different videos like that. I know I've mentioned it before, but I mean that's just kind of where I want to go. I enjoy doing it, and y'all seem to enjoy what I do. So I definitely want to put the investment where it's well worth it. Um, all right, y'all know that I worked for the Main Street Mouse. I kind of left doing that. Homespun Geek. This shirt right here was on TeePublic. The one that I always do every Disney trip is I always go on there and I buy shirts. For there for 4 days, we'll buy 4 shirts. If I stay for 5, I'll buy 5. Pretty much every time I've gone to Disney in the last I've been doing this for 3 years. We've been buying shirts off of TeePublic. I've always gotten compliments. This shirt I wore and I got some compliments from cast members. Even when I wear them, I just walk around Atlanta or walk around home. I'm always getting stopped by people who love my shirt. Um, you know, some people wear mouse ears with their outfit. I like to just wear a cool shirt. I will definitely have to check that out. The main reason why I buy from TeePublic is because they service a bigger size shirt. And TeePublic, if you catch them on the right day, you can get a good deal. Even with me buying a 4 or 5X. T-Turtle's good too. All right, I'll check out T-Turtle also. Trying to think. There's one other Disney thing I wanted to show y'all. Oh, this may not fit in the frame. It used to be hanging right up over here, so if you watched some earlier videos, you've probably seen it. But this is by far my favorite Disney. It's Disney because it's Main Street USA, but it's not Disney because it was actually hand painted by one of Carolyn's cousins for our wedding. And actually, the balloons are actually thumbprints. So what we did is we had all of our guests, they took the thumbprint and they filled in the balloons. We also had special rings for that day. I don't have my ring with me. It's actually in the bedroom, and I don't really feel like getting up to get it. But I will post a picture on Instagram to show you all what they were. It was just a basic band, but it had little mouse ears going around it. Let me think here. All right. If y'all know or ask me anything about Disney, my favorites or whatever, y'all can ask me. Again, I've been going to Disney for 2018. So about 7 years that we've gone pretty much almost every year. I think we missed maybe 1 or 2 years, but I mean we've stayed off grounds, we've stayed value, we've stayed moderate, we've stayed deluxe, flown in, drove in. Me personally, if you the flying's a lot easier, but when you fly, you are a slave to the Disney transportation unless you do Uber or whatever. Honestly, cheap and nerdy. I lived in Florida for 5 years, and I went twice. And no, I'm sorry. I went probably 3 times. One time, I literally went there for an hour. Um, it was the worst experience I ever had at Disney, and I mean honestly, that was the worst. And I had gone with someone I probably shouldn't have gone with, which is why they ruined it for me. But that's neither here nor there. About it. It took me moving to Georgia to go to Disney more. We have 8 people in here. Again, I know Kent's live, so I know people are gonna go over hang out with him. It's all. I mean, honestly, I'm doing this for you guys. Whether I have 8 people in here or 180, that's up. That's fine. For those watching later, love you. This will be a weekly thing, like I said. I don't want to do it. I don't want to infringe on Dre. I don't want to infringe on Nerdy Treasures because because they're my boys, and I don't want to do that to them. So I'll probably if y'all want to do this, do a weekly thing. We can we can definitely do this. I was thinking doing it at 6:30. Um, that way, if I go for an hour, which would be fine, that would lead us right into Geek versus Nerd at 7:30, and then Dre can go on after if he wants. I mean, honestly, from here in Georgia, it is 8 hours, and like Carolyn said the last stream, we tend to break it up only because usually we'll leave after work. We go to work all day and then drive like 4 or 5 hours down to right around the Florida line. Get up in the morning, and then it's like 2.5 hours from there, and then driving back sometimes we're stupid enough to do the whole drive. But a lot of times we're rushing back to get back for work on Monday, which is usually what we do. Yeah, Papua New Houston. Yeah, yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't mind driving in the car. I'll be doing it tomorrow. I'm driving about 5.5 hours to Greensboro. So, but I'm drop off in Charlotte and drop off Dre's box, which I still have to finish packing. I had some items that were of a certain movie that Dre likes, and my dogs kind of grabbed a couple of those items and made them their own. So I have a plan B, Dre. So don't worry. You're still getting one of the items from the Nightmare Before Christmas. But I'm actually staring at one of the items right now. Which I'm gonna put in the box. I just have to take it off the wall, and I'll put it in your box. And then there's another item that I'm gonna put in there too, which is somewhere behind me. I don't know where it's at. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Oh, I found it, but I don't know if Dre is worthy enough. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see. uh, yeah, yeah. Same for you. Man, everyone's getting bought. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna be here until Friday, so that's not cool. I'm not to wait until Friday night to open that box. That's gonna be torture. I mean, I already know what's in it, but still, it's torture having to wait. But another cool Disney thing that I own is the 10-inch Mickey. I finally picked up off the ground and put him in the display. I'm just thinking the jet. I mean, honestly, I as a kid I drove. My parents they took we had the typical Disney trip as a kid. Parents come to in my case it's a day camp. It was summertime. Uh, but they came and got us from camp early, and we went home and we packed the car and we drove for what felt like 5 days, but it was really only like 24 hours. We stayed overnight in Virginia, and then it was just. I mean, driving from New York to Florida, I did that in one sitting. When I moved to Florida, it took me 24 hours between traffic and nearly falling asleep at the wheel, and gas and all that stuff. So honestly, never drive from New York to Florida by yourself. Um, and I mean, Disney for me though, it's always been one of those things where like for a while I didn't really enjoy it, but that's when I was a teenager, and that's when you're, oh well, Disney is not cool because you're a teenager. But once I hit my late teens, early 20s, I really started to get that love for Disney back. So, if you had told me when I was 15 I would have a Disney themed wedding and my apartment would look like Walt Disney threw up in it, I'd probably tell you you were sick. Hey, Fire Kate's Reacts, how you doing? I'm here just rambling right now. All right, let me segue. Let's segue away from Disney. And Homespun Geek challenged me to my top five 80s cartoons. I had them in mind. I just wanted to make sure they were all within the time frame. So this is in no particular order, only because how do you put these in order? So definitely Thundercats. Yes, I know. They were growing up. That was definitely one of the cartoons that I enjoyed watching. I know when Dre and JC were debating it. I mean, it's just one of those cartoons that, as a kid, when I grew up, I remember getting all the toys and playing with them and just enjoying myself. Uh, Let me see here. No, I mean Inspector Gadget. Um, that was another one of my favorite cartoons growing up as a kid. Um, is just the hijinks that he got into was insane. Penny was awesome. Brain was awesome. Doctor Claw. You just couldn't really beat it. Unfortunately, I think Matthew Broderick's movie kind of ruined that for me. And then I know they have a new cartoon on Netflix that I just haven't bothered to watch. Um, I wouldn't be an '80s kid if I didn't say He-Man. I have memories of going over to my grandparents' house and playing with the toys because we had a lot of the action figures. We had the Castle Grayskull. We had Battle Cat. We had all the toys. And then I also remember when my grandmother died. I remember being in I was in high school, so she died in '97. So it's been 21 years. So yeah, I was a 14, 15, and watching all those toys get thrown out. Um, Again, if I knew then what I know now, I would probably throat punch my father and take all the toys and run with them. Because I mean, those toys are sought after right now. Even if they were out of the box, out of the packaging and everything. That was my childhood. So, I said Thundercats, He-Man, Inspector Gadget. The last two, I would not be a true '80s kid if I did not mention them. Definitely Ninja Turtles. You cannot sway me on that. Old school Ninja Turtles are probably I said one of my favorite cartoons growing up. I mean, honestly, I still watch them today on YouTube. I would love to go out and find like a good DVD set of them all. Definitely pizza. I mean, obviously, I'm a fat kid, and I also lived in New York for most of my life, so pizza is life. For a minute there, I was kind of hoping that the turtles lived in the sewers under my house. I know, stupid kid, but you know what? Whatever. And then Muppets. I've said it. I don't know how many streams I've done or how many videos I've done. Muppet Babies was. Is it? It's almost not a thought. Muppet Babies was the shit. I'm sorry, it is. You know, if you saw the last stream we did, we finally collected the four plush Muppet Babies. I haven't watched the new one. Again, I'm a fan of the old school animation, so I'm not really fond of how they've animated the new series. I know that I think Carolyn said that Nanny has a face. There's just something about watching that cartoon and knowing that Nanny was just a pair of legs and some creepy looking socks. But I mean honestly, Amazing Spider-Man was good, Smitty. I'm not gonna, but dude, Ninja Turtles, He-Man, Amazing Spider-Man was great. I'd only do five. Like I said with my Disney movies, doing tops or um, what was I gonna say? Oh God, I lost my train of thought there. But yeah, I mean, the '80s were fun. GI Joe was okay. I will say just okay. I, you know, looking back on it, I mean, I probably will be played with GI Joes, but that wasn't something that I gravitated towards. As far as the cartoon aspect of things. I saw your message, Dre. I've got a friend of mine looking for you. Hopefully will hopefully something will materialize on that. She works at Disney. She lives close to Disney. Cheap and nerdy. As far as cartoons, no, but Fraggle Rock they're my life. If you look above me on the top of the display there, you'll see the Flocked 5 pack of Fraggles. And I do have the other Fraggles. I got them packed away only because I have the 5 pack displayed. Um, Definitely hit me up, Dre. Let me know what you're looking for, and I'll put some feelers out for you. And I mean, depending upon what it is, Carol and I should be down there in January, so we can definitely look for you too. Um, Honestly, I had the sprocket. When I saw that it dropped at Toys R Us, I made a mad dash to get it. Only because I know that Toys R Us, this is we're at the time we're trying to scare stuff on. But I mean, there were plenty of them. But I mean, yeah, I mean, I have all the Fraggles except for the that flocked red from was it Books a Million? Yeah, I think it was Books a Million. Um, Sorry, I'm just getting some messages here real quick. Let me see what's. But yeah, I mean, honestly, me being an '80s kid, I loved a lot of the '80s stuff. I mean, '80s movies. That's another. That's just brought to cheap and nerdy. I got you if you need it. See, that's what I'm talking about. Is helping out. Dre, no, it's all good, man. I'm just. Oh, dude. Those shirts are awesome. Like I said, let me see what I can do. Um, I'm new on YouTube. Hello, Justice Fred. What's going on, Shoot Loot TV? How you doing tonight? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the fun. We're just hanging out, talking. All right, y'all can ask me anything you want. Like I said, I'm pretty open. I'll tell you pretty much anything y'all want to know. Minus my debit card number, minus my social security number, minus my mother's maiden name. All right, and also, if y'all see people in the chat y'all don't know, definitely hit them up and subscribe to their stuff because I mean I can tell you I've watched pretty much everyone's content in here, and there's not one person in here that puts out bad stuff. Well, you don't want to donate money to never. I did that once, Dre, and unfortunately it didn't work out too well. I am now out $5. He wanted 5,000, but I forgot a couple zeros. That's just between me and him, though. It was a thing that happened. If we guess it, will you? I mean, my birthday, y'all know. I mean, I said I'm 30. I'll be 37. So that much you can decipher. Um, my debit card number, technically, right now, you can try and guess it, and I can tell you I don't have one right now. But I'm work. That's another story. That it is what it is. But no, it means you're married now to him. Well, I mean, if he's a prince, I guess I'm not to go through with it. He just better have a lot of money and he better be able to support my pop habit. Other than that, I'm gonna stay right here with Carolyn. Even if she is not watching my stream or commenting in the chat, because she doesn't want to hang out with me. Nah, I'm just joking. She's probably asleep. Who knows? What's going on, the phone door nerd? Welcome to the stream. Alright. I've been on YouTube for 11 minutes and I already got seven. I mean, honestly, it happens quick. It just depends upon where you're at. Again, if you're in pretty much any one of the streams that are people that are in here, you'll definitely gain some subscribers. We love to support new people. Um, so I mean, support is what this community is all about. I'm just a small part of the community. It's a lot of great people that are leading the charge in this community. Guys like I was guys like Nerdy Treasures and Emstad and Tiny Dinos and Papa Lucha and I mean honestly everyone here is great support. Make sure you support other channels too. Definitely, we are Cheap and Nerdy. I mean, honestly, Cheap and Nerdy. What was it last? God, when did I make that video? Was it last week? You guys were at 49 subscribers, and now you guys are up over 200. That's what this community does. We find channels and we promote them, and they grow, and we all grow together. You know, you know, I was deeply entrenched in the Disney community on Facebook and stuff like that, and it's nothing like this. When you have like my channel, I'm at 344 subs. I would much rather see someone else grow before myself. If I grow, then I grow, but I'm here to help anyone else grow as well. I mean, the Nerdy Treasures found Pop Couple when they only had, I forgot the amount of subscribers they have now. They're close to 1,000. So, you know, homespun exactly. In the last couple of days, I've been in streams and I've watched channels that have just skyrocketed, and it's all because of one or two people. They're you know, um, M's dad is another great example. It's all about where you are, but it's also about networking. YouTube is a huge community that, as a whole, without you guys, I would probably be playing a PS4 game right now instead of talking to y'all for 40 minutes about pretty much nothing. LJ the Geek, no, no, sorry necessary. I'm just glad y'all are here. I think you're right, Homespun. Yeah, they were down around 60 or so. I think it was, but Geek Pun Geek. That is, you know what? I'm now going to change my name from Robert Breaks YouTube to Geek Pun Geek. That's an awesome name. But no, all right. When the stream is over, everyone go over and enter that giveaway. I'm gonna do the same if I haven't already. It's Monday. My brain is mush. So forgive me for kind of rambling a little bit here. This is kind of unplanned. But I mean, honestly, even if it was planned, I'd still be rambling because I don't know. It's just weird. I'm sitting on the floor of my living room talking. Tense. All right. You know what? Let's get shoot loot to. Let's try and do. Let's try and do 15. If you guys haven't got shoot loot yet, get him right now. Um. So like I said, I'm heading to North Carolina tomorrow. I'm gonna try and do some lives while I'm up there. Just hanging out, talking. I may or may not go out on a hunt. Probably not, only because my workday starts really early, and like I said, this is kind of a last minute trip, so I didn't plan financially too well for it, but also it's hard to know about training when I know I know Jerry they do. I know. um I forgot who it might have been you who mentioned that they did. I might have to go over to Bots Lunch and just walk around at the very least, because I mean, being alone in the car for 5.5 hours, I'm gonna need to walk around and stretch my legs. So why not go to the local Greensboro Mall? What's going on, Pop Couple? We were just talking about you. What is going on, JC? Talking about you too. All good, I promise. I'm just sitting here rambling. I'm at the 43-minute mark. Carolyn is in the other room right now. She's getting ready for work in the morning, and I'm just procrastinating. I'm packing up and getting ready for tomorrow. I do have Instagram. It is Robert underscore breaks underscore YouTube. I I definitely need to start working on my shorter names for everything. All right. The five that were for the '80s cartoons were Ninja Turtles, Muppet Babies, He-Man, Thundercats, and Inspector Gadget. And I showed off more than five Disney items. I'll show a couple of them to y'all again. Um, y'all saw this in my last live stream. Y'all who've been in here saw it. This was actually hand painted for me for our wedding. This is the front of it. It's the date we met, the day we got engaged, and the day we got married. And on the back are just a couple of things from our favorite movie, which is Up. Homespun Geek. I firmly believe that Pop Couple. They seem to be the Funko version of Candyman or Beetlejuice, either one. If you say their name three times, they'll disappear. It's almost like the State Farm commercials. What else did I show? Showed this awesome Tie Fighter. with a pretty cool co-pilot with a pretty cool pilot in Orange Bird. Um, Also showed what used to be right behind me here, but we're getting ready to pack it up so we can move. Is this? That is our. That was actually handed, like I said earlier, by Carolyn's cousin. It was actually a form of a guest book. We actually had everyone who came to the wedding. They did a thumbprint. Pop Trouble. I mean, honestly, as far as my Disney collection goes, that's pretty much the tip of the iceberg. I have a lot of stuff. A lot of it is all packed up. I mean, I've got probably a couple hundred of the Disney Vinylmations.
Robert,
Yes, Carolyn.
are you live?
Yes, I'm live.
Oh,
It only took her 46 minutes to realize I was live.
shut up.
I'm just kidding. But I mean, I'll backtrack a little bit for those who. Thank you, Wally's World of Toys. I mean, again, Disney. I've been collecting for years. I've actually had a fairly huge collection of Mickey Mouse stuff. Um, a lot of it is in storage right now. Hopefully, once we move and we get settled in and we can decorate, we'll definitely showcase, show off some of that stuff. I thought she was coming over here now. I don't know what she's doing. Nothing. Oh, I'm usually always in trouble, so it kind of is what it is in the household.
Hush.
All right, what else can I?
We're in our freaking monsoon season.
Yes, the weather here lately has been horrible. I mean, literally, I started my job last week, it's only not rained for 2 days.
You know,
Thankfully, there when I was off, but unfortunately, it'll be raining all week, so I'll be driving 5.5 hours to Greensboro and probably in the rain tomorrow, and then be up there in the rain. Oh, it's cold. It's cold for us down here.
cold.
It was probably mid 40s today, but when you factor in the rain, it was really.
And
You you can keep the snow far far away from here.
we do know that.
Um, if y'all follow the news the last couple of years, Atlanta cannot handle snow.
We got a foot last December.
There were two times since we've lived in this apartment that it snowed really really bad. And I mean, last year we had, or actually, I'm not even last year. Earlier this year, we had about a foot of snow down here. JC, you had snow today. Again, keep it away from me. Y'all can keep it. I love you. I love y'all, but no snow.
No.
Because where we live right now, if it snows and we get a little bit of ice, I can't get out, and I want to get out. Well, it's probably headed this way, but depending upon the way the temperatures are, if they stay where they're at, it won't be snow. It'll just be rain. Because, like I said, today it was in the mid to low mid 40s. Um, Unless it is really cold, which if you were watching the live stream, you would know why the stuff fell on the floor. But you didn't watch. You're not watching the live stream, are you? You want to say hi to Cheap and Nerdy and
Hi, guys.
Carolyn said hi off screen. She doesn't want to come over here because there's really no way for her to get over here because I've barricaded myself in here with all the stuff I've been showing you guys. It better be on, JC.
What?
The bell for the notifications to know when I'm going live.
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
All right. You know what?
Nobody, but I am following.
So apparently my wife follows me, but she has not rung the subscription bell.
No. Notification bell.
She
I
has.
subscribed.
All right, whatever.
Just don't have notification bell
So
on.
apparently my wife does not care about my live streams because she does not have the notification bell rung.
Hush.
I'm just trying to think what else I can show you guys. I know, right? It's horrible, and now she's probably gonna sign on and get in the chat. And if I know her, she'll be on in about 2 minutes. And if I don't know her, then I don't know how we've been married for almost 4.5 years. Cause yeah, this thing right here. Pop couple. I can dig the hole only because for the next couple days I won't be around to kind of read the whirlwind. But if you see this date right down here, this 6/13/15, it's one of the days that we got married. We had actually been married for a year the day we had our ceremony. We when we were talking about getting engaged and we got engaged and stuff like that, um, we wanted to do something kind of out of the ordinary, and we got married on a Friday the 13th. So we just got up one day, went to the courthouse with 2 of her friends, and we got married. And we were together for a year to the day. So we basically just had a ceremony, but we also went on Shutterfly and we got a book made. Tried being together for almost 16 years, and well, I'm hoping in the next 12 years I'll be at that 16-year mark. I told her that pretty much, I'm not gonna get married more than once, so we're gonna do everything we can to make this one work. What's going on, Funko Pop While? I didn't even see you pop in here. Man, we got 15 people, 17 likes. Y'all are awesome, man. And I was gonna try and make this a short little stream for maybe about 10, 15 minutes. But again, I said that the last couple of streams, and we've just progressively gotten more and more. I promise you, I'm not gonna go for more than maybe an hour. Maybe, I would say an hour, but we're about 7 minutes away from that. I'm gonna go for a little bit longer, because I do have to pack for tomorrow. I still have to pack up Dre's box. I'm handling. This is how awesome I am. I'm saving money on shipping, and I'm actually driving through Charlotte to go to Greensboro, and we're dropping off Dre's box at his house. I may not see him because he'll be at work or work or whatever, but we're dropping it off. So yeah. So apparently I'm gonna probably have to cut the stream a little bit short because the wife is texting me to go and pick up something from the store. So what's going on, Jacob Luna? I'm gonna try and go a little bit longer. Hopefully, man, everyone's messaging me when I'm going live. That is actually autographed. The Funko Nerd. That is actually autographed by Leah Thompson. We got to meet her back in. Yes, Carolyn, I got your text. What's going on, Twitdraw? What's going on, Mary777? So apparently Carolyn wants me to leave you guys so I can go pick up something from the store for her. Should I do that? Thumbs up or thumbs down? I'm gonna let the stream decide. If I'm gonna get up and go out in the rain and pick up something for Carolyn. He can get back online. LOL. I mean, honestly, let me see. I could probably just Nah, I was gonna say I can go live on my other phone, but my cell phone's at 10%. Yes, pop couple, I know. Happy wife, happy life. I will get off here in a couple minutes, and I'll go to the store, and then I'll do a. You know what? I'll go to the store, and I'll come back on and do a live unhaul and do a live unbagging of what I buy. Oh, trust me, I know y'all don't want me to leave, but hello, I'm not that. No, Carolyn is not that demanding, and no, I'm not saying that because she's in the live stream. No, I'm not saying that because she'd probably hear me talking as I'm talking, and it's echoing. But no, I mean, oh no, you. This is how I feel sometimes. Um, if I know Carolyn, it's probably for snacks, so there will probably be candy bought or chips bought or both. Um, so I'm just waiting for her to. And this would be Carolyn. This would be Carolyn, and this would be May. No, no, I mean, honestly, as far as the snacks go, I can definitely go for some snacks. So, um, if y'all want, I'll let me sign off here real quick. Carolyn, what kind do you want so Robert can buy you some? Yeah, yeah, honey. What do you want from the store? That way, we have it on video of what you want. That way, when I come back and you say I got it wrong, well, hurry up. I have to check the list twice before I leave. So hurry up and make a list. Yes, this is the kind of insanity you will see on a Robert Breaks YouTube live stream. We will film real quick so we can catch in it. I mean, honestly, it'll probably be by the time I actually drag my butt up the hill and get to my truck and leave. No, no, no. Trust me, I'm going. There will be no holes dug tonight because I want to get out of here and go to Georgia tomorrow or go to North Carolina in one piece. My wife wants some sour cream. Those are actually some of my favorites. So, I mean, if I buy them, I'll come on. I'll show the bag, but I probably won't share those. It's between sour cream and onion lays and the cheddar and sour cream. Those are my two favorites. Yes, I do. Hashtag check it twice because I don't want to mess up and go back and have to come home and then go right back out. So we always check twice. I always text to verify and make sure. All right, bye, Wally's World. Oh, if y'all didn't see, Wally's World of Toys is doing a giveaway right now. Check out his video. If you're not following them, definitely check them out and enter the giveaway and win something cool. Winning's always fun. I mean, I've got 4 boxes and a mailing tube full of Carolyn. Since Carolyn was standing and packing, and you're sitting talking to us, you should. Um, I definitely will, JC, but that's not something that doesn't be filmed or put on a live stream. All right, cheap and nerdy. Enjoy filming. Can't wait to watch it. I'm sure it's gonna be another awesome video. All right, I'm gonna go till just over the hour mark, so we got about another minute or two before I go on a snack hunt. I'm hoping for the flocked Cheetos or the glow in the dark Starbursts. Take care, Robert. It's nice watching you live. Keep up. Thank you, the Funto Nerd. I definitely will. Like I said, once we're moved and settled, we're gonna definitely kick things up a notch. Although for right now, right now I'm doing pretty good. How sad are we now? LJ the Geek, you had to go there right before I was getting ready to go off. Honestly, honestly, when I saw the news that Stanley died, I was actually checking my phone, and I saw that Dre was going live, and I saw a couple of other alerts from people basically just saying that he died. And I think if you asked me, Stanley dying is to this generation that Walt Disney's dying was to the previous generation. They were both great visionaries in their own way. They both built something that will far outlast any of us. What's going on, Alex Lopez? I'm trying to cut the live stream also because apparently I'm being back in to go pick up snacks for the wife. So I will be back in a little bit. But before I go, as I was saying, Walt Disney created Disney and Disney in the Disney franchise, and they've built upon that. Stanley started out, and he did the same thing. Obviously there's no Marvel theme parks or anything like that, but honestly, Marvel as a company will probably, now that Disney is part and parcel with them, they will definitely live long and go on for a while. So yeah, I'm definitely a little sad right now that he's died. Between Walt Disney and Stan Lee, they've created probably 2/3 of my life in one way or another. Between those two fandoms of mine, and just thinking about, those two people alone touched and inspired everyone else that's making movies and making comics. And so when you see those two guys, there's really no one else, in my opinion. Before I go, I'm gonna do a different kind of top five. I'm gonna do the, we had people do pops that inspire them, people that inspire me. Definitely Walt, Stanley, Shakespeare. I'm a theater guy, but definitely Sondheim. And trying to think. Really, those guys in general were definitely one way or another inspired me. Whether it be Disney through just the Disney company, more Stan Lee with my nerdy side. Then Shakespeare. I love reading, I love writing, and then Sondheim for musicals. You know, you know, I may get flat for this, but I don't really care. Um, Musicals to me are a different kind of movie. You get more expression out of them. What's going on? Something missing something basic. I'm trying to get out of here, and it's not working. And trust me, I'm not complaining. I love that there's 15 people here listening to me talk about musicals now, which is weird. But no other pop channels have talked about musicals. JC, I would probably definitely lose it. Um, again, it's one of those things where when one of your heroes goes, um, I'm losing my mind. I don't want to go shopping there because I'm afraid I'm gonna buy the wrong thing for Carolyn. Um, Greatest Showman was a good one. but did I win? Did I win anything out of the Mr. Something Basic? I don't think you did, and that's not cool. He needs to win. Somebody do a giveaway, rig it, and let him win. Yes, LJ, she probably is doing her list, and it's probably going to be a mile long, and it's going to be like a whole bunch of stuff for me to carry back in the rain. I want to start a campaign right now. Hashtag let Mr. Something Basic win. See, there we go. He won. JC has a pop for Mr. Something Basic. He won. I didn't win either, but you know what? Again, it's all about support. Pop Couple definitely killed it on their stream the other night. That day when that stream was going on, I had gone live for 2 hours. Then I think I was watching you, JC. You went live. Then Pop Couple went live. Then M's dad went live. And then you went live again, Nerdy Treasures, and I didn't go to bed until almost like 2 a.m. that day. Then I had to get up and watch The Grinch. I'm gonna leave it on that note, because when I get back, I'm gonna talk to y'all about the Grinch movie that just came out. I saw it yesterday. Yeah, I saw it yesterday, but I'm gonna let y'all go for a little bit. Please don't be like my wife. Tap the bell so y'all know when I'm going live. We're gonna keep it real, because I want to talk to y'all about the Grinch movie that came out. I won't spoil it, JC. I won't spoil it, but I'm gonna talk about it because I have some varying opinions on it. But let me let y'all go. And I'll be back in probably 20 minutes, maybe a half an hour at the most, unless I bought the wrong stuff, at which point Carolyn has killed me. So please alert the authorities if I'm not back in 30 minutes. So I'll see y'all later. Keep rating YouTube, and I'll be back in a little bit.